Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to be checking out this awesome folding EDC knife from Demko Knives. This is the 8020.5. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome EDC knife from Demko and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this knife. And before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at Demko Knives for sending me this knife to review. Let's get started. The name of this knife is called the 8020.5. Let's begin with the quick size reference just so you get a better idea for the size of this knife. Let's try a different perspective here. Let's go vertical. Right, here it is again next to the same large permanent marker. Here it is with the blade open up all the way, and again, pay attention to the thickness of the marker, handle size, and length. And let's see what this looks like vertically next to the permanent marker opened up all the way. Let's get a quick measurement with the blade closed. Overall length coming in at just about 4.5 inches closed. And then from the tip of the blade to the end of the handle, just about 7.5 inches total overall length. Let's have a look at the top of the knife here so you get a better idea for the overall thickness of this knife. And it is pretty thin. Normally when a knife gets this big, it's a little bit thicker. So here's a pair of chopsticks. Normally knives this big are about the same thickness as that side of a pair of chopsticks, the bigger side. And you can see here that it's more in line with the smaller side. That's pretty thin. That's going to ride real nice in the pocket. All right, let's get the ruler out. And that is definitely a little bit thinner than normal knives of this size. It's sitting there probably at around 5/16. Normally comes on around 3/8 or even 7/16. So definitely a thinner knife. And let's take a quick measurement this way. So width-wise, about 1.5 inches. Let's have a look at the thickness of the blade over in the thumb ramp area. And you can see that that is a chunker. All right, here is a 1/4 just to give you a size reference. Now, normally knives this size, you can stack maybe 1.25 inches, but that looks thick enough where you can possibly fit 2. Oh yeah, easily. There are 3 ways that you can open up this knife. You can use the dual thumb studs. Have a look at that beautiful milling on those. You can use the finger flick hole here, or you can just pull back on the shark lock. Here's a look at a flick from the thumb studs. And lastly, a quick finger flick. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but the sound this makes, it's so addicting. It is definitely fidgety. On the pivot, we do have a ball bearing system, and it is fast and smooth. And check out that pivot. Doesn't that look something like that? Great design choice. Let's have a closer look at this locking mechanism. They're calling this the Shark Lock, designed by Andrew Demko, who also engineered the Scorpion Lock and the Triad Lock from Cold Steel. And it's similar to a crossbar locking mechanism. To disengage the lock, all you got to do is pull back on the shark fin, and that's why they have this cutout up here for your finger to fit in, and a little bit of jimping on the lever to help you out. So you just pull it backwards, pretty much closes all on its own. One-handed operation, very easy. Guys, look at the thickness of this stop pin. It is absolutely massive. Most crossbar locking mechanisms, maybe the pin might be that big, but check this out, right? As this blade is swinging around, that little cutout is going to lock right in there, and you have just a stout locking mechanism. You're more likely to snap this blade in half first before breaking the handle. The second thing I want to bring up is the genius of putting the shark fin lever right in the middle of the knife. Now it doesn't matter if you're left or you're right-handed, it's all the same. A lot of the crossbar locking mechanisms have 2 levers on the side, and sometimes the spring is so stiff you can't close it with just the thumb or the pointer finger. You got to pull down with both. Here, it's right in the middle. This leverage is so much easier than pulling back like this. It's so easy to close and so fast to open. Let's have a closer look at these beautiful G10 scales. This is the coyote color. And this milling kind of reminds me of maybe shark teeth. The texturing is excellent. Provides a lot of grip without ripping up your pocket. I'm going to turn this sideways so you can see just how high those peaks are. Look at that. Right, here is a close-up of just how they cut it around the sides. Nicely done. Let's have a look at what the grip looks like. Look at how smooth that is right in here. Well done. Also, a ton of G10 color options if you want them. Speaking of the grip, we got these finger grooves in here. Fits perfectly for me, all 4 fingers. When the knife is open, you have a little bit of a grip here on the shark fin and a guard right up here. Or if you want to sneak up to the front, you can do that too and really just stick your thumb in there if you want to do a little bit of more detailed knife work. Nice, comfortable grip. And you have a lanyard hole here in the back. This color combination has stainless hardware, T6 screws in case you want to take this knife apart and lubricate it and clean it. Standoffs. I love the use of standoffs versus backspacers. Saves a little bit on weight and gives the knife a nice see-through look. Of course, this is going to be a lot easier to clean, right? You can just get some air and blow out all that lint from your pocket on there. Let's have a look at the front at this beautiful pivot again. Demko knives, P.A. Wampum. Right, the liner on the inside is skeletonized and it's nested in these G10 handles. You can see the skeletonization right down in here. Beautiful job. Also saves on weight. And let's rotate it around to have a look at the pocket clip. Right, there is the profile here. And I don't know if this was intentionally designed like this, but to me that looks like the head of a hammerhead shark. Here's what that clip is going to look like when you put it in your pocket. Give you a profile view here. Let's check out the edge on this 3V blade. Man, that is no resistance. Guys, that is a sharp, smooth cutting edge. All right, let's try to get some cardboard. No problem. Holy cow. No issues. It is so amazing that you can come from a spine that thick into an edge that thin that cuts that well. Stunning. Once again, guys, this has been the AD 20.5 from Demko Knives. If you're looking for a new EDC knife that's thin, is going to be really easy to carry in the pocket and has a really solid locking mechanism, and is available in a ton of different scale colors, blade steels, and finishes, this might be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this awesome knife from Demko, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.